Yo, 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 what's up, Car Kings? It's your boy, Scott Leonard, bringing you guys the afternoon stream. Going to be streaming probably about 30 to 1 hour. If you guys are not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss future videos. Today, we're going to be watching a few random videos, a mix of dating advice. And when I say dating advice, I mean bad dating advice. We're going to be reacting to it from your boy, FitX Fearless. We're going to be watching a little bit of Asmongold, just talking about the Apple Vision Pro. That's actually the first video we're going to be watching. And after we finish watching those videos, we're going to try and see if we can get maybe some cringe content, maybe some more dating content. We'll see where the stream goes. But with that said, I'm going to go ahead and start the Asmongold video. Asmongold TV, what happened to the Apple Vision Pro? We all know what happened to that shit. Nobody was going to buy that. Let's go.
The Vision Pro was going to be the new iPhone. It was Tim Cook's master plan to take control of the world and begin a new era of virtual reality.
Nobody wants to look at what the fuck is this?
Nobody wants that shit on their face 24/7.
What is this?
Heavy as hell.
Snorkeling? You at the public pool? Idiot.
Everybody was
dummy, stupid.
Excited to see what this future technological revolution would look like. But then fast forward a year and Apple has admitted the entire thing was a giant failure.
Yeah, of course, it was never a product for them.
The truth is, think about how many times in one day you look at your phone. Now, think about the fact that if you had an Apple Vision Pro, obviously it's going to be heavy. Do you really want that on your face all day? You don't. So right there, that's a detraction. Detraction from the reasons why you'd buy the product, just because, like, who the hell wants to carry that around 24/7 and have that on their face 24/7? So unless they come up with something that's like a retina you can put in your eye, or a contact lens or sunglasses, something that's light, nobody's going to be buying any products that are like super heavy and bulky and have a battery pack that you have to carry around that has a cable running down your back into your pocket.
No, I don't think that's true.
I used to be an early adapter, but nah, not anymore.
This was an innovator level product. This was a product made for people that were cutting edge. It was like the Dreamcast, or I'm trying to think like other examples of, like, you know, really high-end products that people buy. This is always it was a high-end product for people that were really enthusiasts. Yeah,
I mean, it's $3,499.
Price point.
The average person is not going to be able to buy that.
Discontinue the product. So how could this even happen? What went so horribly wrong? And why does nobody care about the Vision Pro anymore? Well,
because nobody has $3,000.
$1,500 is a sweet spot.
Once the novelty of the product wore off, it turned out that this new feature was just a fast from the get-go.
Now I don't use it every day anymore, and it's really, there's just not that many apps. Every time I see a new article about a couple new apps that came out, I would read that and be like, is there something else I can do? Because right now, not a lot.
Now, as we all know, Apple has always marketed itself as a luxury brand. It targets customers who are willing to spend more on high-quality, beautifully crafted...
What that means, what he's trying to say is that Apple likes to monetize people who are stupid.
Hey, what's up, Maximus? How's everything going? We're just watching this Asmongold video about the Apple Vision Pro.
iPhone, the
Like,
portable
spend a lot of money
iPad,
on
or the stunning
bullshit.
MacBook.
I'm probably only going to be on for like 30 to 40 minutes. I'm just while my girl is on her way from home from work.
User interface, all pioneered by Steve Wozniak and Steve Jobs.
Steve Wozniak and Steve Jobs.
Premium price tag. And
Like I said, that price tag, $3,500. Nope, not a good price tag. Most people, the sweet spot for tech is $1,500. Also, nobody wants to carry around a big, bulky device with cables and a battery pack that's not included in the actual device. And like I said originally in the beginning of the video, look how many times you look at your phone in a day. In order to use a Vision Pro to the equivalent capacity, you'd have to have that on your face all day long. I'm always blessed, bro. I had a fantastic day at work. Finished the Countach video today. How you, bro? I'm doing good, man. Just reacting to this video here. I'll check out the Countach video when I get a chance, for sure.
Customers that what they were paying for was completely worth it. But unfortunately for Apple users,
well, I mean, when you post it, obviously. When you post it, send me the link and I'll react to it.
Exactly why those who bought the headset.
Me and S-Fan and Nick were going to buy some of these and like do a tech video about it. Just never really happened. Because like I feel like a lot of guys do that already, but like I do want to try and like get ahead on that, because like I do think videos like that would be cool. Apple products are trash. That's not the reason why. It's just too expensive.
I didn't post it yet. Posting on Friday, but will for sure send it through when I post. Yeah, I'll react to it when you post it. The other thing is, I still haven't got my car back, man. I didn't want to bother them today, so I didn't call to find out what the status is. Tomorrow is Thursday, so I will definitely call. If I don't hear from them by noon tomorrow, I'll call. Because I do want to enjoy the car on the weekend.
Going to be a version that, this is going to sound really stupid.
Super frustrating. Yeah, I know. And they don't even give you updates. That's what pissed me off.
Actually going to catch on is going to be something like this. It probably will not be like the Scouter thing. It will probably be like sunglasses. But it has to be something that looks cool. And it has a form of augmented reality.
It has to look cool, and it can't be bulky or heavy.
And then give you information based off of what you want it to do.
Oh, no, it had an issue. The camshaft phaser on the car broke.
Course, but Ray-Bans are really expensive. Needs to be convenient. It needs to look cool.
The hefty price tag of $3,499 should have guaranteed that the Vision Pro would outdo most of their other products.
Jesus.
When you raise the bar, you have a standard to meet.
Jesus.
However, it seemed Apple had forgotten to see if the product met the standard
Apple fell off.
expected, especially compared.
I feel like that meta that was that used to be around back in like 2014, 2015, where you had like the Android people versus the Apple people, or Mac versus PC, is done. Like every person's already in their categories. Like if you already are a person who uses Macs, you're going to be using Macs all the time. If you're an Android guy, you're using Androids all the time. It's no longer a debate. So they have to fucking cater to their base. And this product simply just doesn't cater to the base. In my opinion, Apple fell off. The only reason we're still holding on to Apple is because we're stuck in their environment. I don't know what the holdup is, man. I was supposed to get the car back on Friday, but he never called me back. And then I expected it to be Monday, and we're at Wednesday right now. So tomorrow I'm gonna call. I'm gonna have to fucking raise a fit. All I know is I do want to get the car back by the weekend. I don't want to be carless this weekend, because that would suck. I've already not had the car for like 2 months. And I was really excited about getting it this week so I could finally get back to what I was doing.
Much cheaper versions like the Meta Quest and the new Ray-Ban Meta glasses.
So
and
annoying.
This oversight had a much more damaging effect.
Yeah, I am mad, but I'm also just going with the flow, you know?
Just isn't very good at bringing.
No point in getting stressed out over things I can't control.
I really think
I'm just
Steve
kind of
Jobs was
aggravated
so
that they don't do fucking good customer
important.
service, you know?
Think about how, what a transcendent product like the original Mac computer was. I think it was like the Mac 2, or like the iPod, or the think about like
The iPod
Steve
was Apple's
Jobs'
claim to fame.
The iPhone is in every single person's pocket right now, in one way or another. Like maybe you have a Samsung, but a Samsung was built off of the iPod.
I'm about to, bro. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm about to just run down there and throw a huge fit.
Buy you a 16-inch M3 Max MacBook Pro with 36 gigabytes of RAM and 1 terabyte of storage. The MacBook would not only provide 10 times more features, but it will last you a lifetime and provide you with everything you need.
And you don't
There's
look
no
like an idiot.
comparison. A MacBook just wins.
You don't look like an idiot.
Features and specs.
That's it.
And if you gave most people the option, they would choose the MacBook. Whereas the Vision Pro just seems like more of a gimmick these days.
Look at stupid. Look how stupid that is.
It looks ridiculous. He's right.
Look at this, so dumb.
And it's heavy as hell.
It's not that. Problem is, people have spent decades trying to deliver the cyberpunk dream of plugging into machines way before we have the actual technology.
Yep, the tech just isn't there.
I think that you will need to have Neuralink, and I think that it's very close. I think that
I ain't getting no goddamn Neuralink, bro.
Neuralink functionality for an average person
Too risky.
in less than 5 years.
And although the MacBook can't match the Vision Pro's
Get your
capabilities,
fucking brain hacked.
We already do. It's just that at a big scale, no shot.
problem is that feature just seems to be inevitable. Get your brain hacked.
It already happened.
First human implant. Yep.
Yeah. It already like already there. Like I'm saying, like, yeah. Normalized though? Yeah.
The Vision Pro's many shortcomings are leading to
I mean, would you get a Neuralink if they gave you the option?
because nobody seems to really be buying it. And whilst it is a hefty price tag, the pricing just doesn't match the features here. There were only about 12 compatible apps compared to the 3,000 apps that I have released.
100%. Exactly.
Of the 12 compatible apps, it did not feature Netflix or even Spotify, which meant right off the bat,
These niggas always inventing some new shit.
Popular platforms. And the main thing with all of this augmented virtual reality stuff is that you're supposed to be hooked in. You never want to leave. You never want to escape the universe you find yourself in.
That's
it's supposed to be
no thank you. I would rather live in the real world.
Constantly
I'll pass on this
always
one, guys.
stimulated. Playing games while you walk on the street.
Yeah, it's overstimulation.
Yep, I'm good.
People want all
I'm good. I'd rather be in the real world.
You know what this looks like to me? This looks like you just opened up your grandma's web browser and her homepage is Yahoo. Like, really, it's like, this is what it's like. You're using the internet without ad blocker.
Being in the cinema while you're on an
These guys want to make the fucking Matrix real life.
The Vision Pro. And it's why we made several videos talking about how this was such a bad idea to begin with. But as there's no real compatible apps, it means right off the bat, the Vision Pro had limited to no means of access to the most popular platforms.
The reason why I had no compatible apps is because nobody would want to design an app for such a small audience of people.
I'm a software developer for iOS, and I haven't developed an app for this fucking thing. Why would I?
Kind of just nothing. Only a select.
Why would I do that?
It's almost guaranteed to
I mean,
leave a
there you go.
Climax. I mean, the pricing's bad enough, and the fact that there's not even many reasons to be in this virtual world.
Got fish where the
with
fish
barely
are.
any overstimulation, combined with the fact that the Vision Pro only has 2 hours of battery life, it just
That's
feels like Apple
ridiculous.
wants to
2 hours of battery life is fucking asinine.
What are they doing?
Me, that's a good question, bro. One day I wanted to fucking
device not only presents itself in a
learn how to code,
manner, but also
and I spent like 6 months learning how to code and
gives the impression that
made a project, few projects,
if anyone turns too fast,
and then just started applying for jobs.
Yes, you can put it in your pocket, but accidentally sitting on it might be an expensive lesson. It should have
Pretty
been
cool
made
job,
much
to be
more
honest.
fitting on the device. And you think that despite all of these issues, Apple would at least try to ensure that the headsets actually sit on people's faces
For
properly.
the most part, it's not that hectic. I mean, it's pretty laid back. I usually stream almost all day. Or before I started streaming, I would like edit videos or just watch YouTube or work on other projects. So it's a lot of free time, and it's, you know,
Vision Pro's way above
pretty good career.
650
That's a pound.
grams, which usually start to feel under the rise after
more
wearing the
than that,
headset
actually.
for a short time. Of course, this
Yeah.
will lead to bruising and pain if not lifted and shifted to ease the discomfort. The headband is all around you.
Yeah, I kind of am probably just a little bit. It's just at first it was something super exciting, but after a while doing it, you know, it gets old. But you're right. It's like a
Why would this be
big, huge life change, to be honest. One of the best careers you can get into.
Cost a small fortune.
$100?
It's crazy the design team.
I'm working on
the product.
coming up with the course, and because I have a few buddies that go to the car shows and they wanted to like also learn how to code or, you know, get into tech. So I'm working on putting together a course that will teach them how to become software engineers as well, and also like show them the ropes on like how to get a job and whatnot. So when that's ready, I'll announce it here on YouTube as well.
Accounting the cost. It just feels like Apple is trying to get as much money as possible at the expense of its consumers. And at the same time,
The problem is I'm a little bit lazy. I should have started on the course a long time ago.
There's not much even to do there anyway. All of this for reportedly produced headaches, migraines, and some neck pain. It just doesn't seem like there's any practical use for this in the long term. It seems more like a toy
These goggles are never gonna catch on.
They keep trying to come up with this fucking artificial reality,
Exactly.
augmented reality, VR. Nobody wants that shit. We want it, but we don't want it. It's not practical, you know?
Except
There's actually a secret. If you want to get a really good deal from something in a store, what you have to do is put
Unless
the
that thing is
that you
light
want
and
in
razor
your pocket
thin,
and then
it's
walk
not
out
gonna
of the
catch on.
store without paying for it.
because with Raycon, you get an
Hey,
amazing deal.
the people watching on YouTube, go ahead and drop a comment in the chat. How'd you find the stream? I always see people joining on YouTube and they never comment, they never say anything. I wonder if they're just bots.
Raycon's everyday earbuds. I really love
Probably just NPC bots.
They come with an amazing 32 hours.
Either NPCs in real life or they're actual bots, like just actual bots for YouTube.
Which is really perfect for working on these videos while listening to my favorite playlists on my phone.
Why did he not skip through the ad?
Active noise cancellation, which is a total game changer. It's super ideal when you're in noisy environments.
Fucking Asming Gold. This ad is long as fuck too. Skip this shit, dude.
30% off site-wide. And with a battery of 2 hours, it seems like long-term use was
A battery of 2 hours is crazy. And by the way, the battery is not in the headset. It's like a cable that runs down the back.
A lot of users even reported some motion sickness from the visuals.
Why would you want to watch? It's fucking annoying to have to do that on your face. It's just annoying. Like, it's not what people want to do.
Do your work with the Vision Pro, it takes time to get used to all the features. 2 hours at a time, of course. And once you get into the swing of things, you will need a 1.5 hour break every 2 hours to
See the
recharge
cable?
the battery. You could buy another battery at an extra cost and keep swapping them out, but it just seems so impractical for long-term use. And who wants to carry another battery around?
And
even if you
bro,
did
I
buy
feel
the
like
Vision
if I wore that a long time, I get a headache.
Pro, you have to do a personalized facial scan to see which
Carrying the battery around defeats the purpose of not having to carry your cell phone around. Because now you have a thing on your face and you're carrying around a fucking battery block.
Now the obvious problem here is that it indicates that the Vision Pro is set up for one user only. Guests can use it, but they have very limited access, which could disrupt the settings. And while the Vision Pro does cater to FaceTime, a call won't connect to the headset automatically. It shows that the team overthought the practical uses and didn't even bother with certain features.
He looks dumb as hell with that shit on his face, ain't gonna
I
lie.
want to go back to what I said before. This guy looks like a fucking moron. Look at him. He looks like a goddamn idiot.
It's just too big and too bulky.
What a dumbass. The hell is this? Yeah, is this Cyclops from X-Men? Like, get out of here.
FaceTime being one of the most critical. However, the design may be intimidating to use casually because of its exorbitant cost and fragility. Although the magnetic light blocking attachment is high quality, its general fragility raises concerns. If the Vision Pro is used during activities or handled by someone unfamiliar with its parts, it poses a high risk. People walk into walls and doors distracted by the images, and
People
one wrong
walk into walls and doors anyway, but yeah, true.
move can damage the parts, and this would be an insanely costly repair. The keyboard
Look,
also doesn't
again,
support alternate damage
bro,
to the parts, and this would
look at this.
be an insanely costly.
Look at this idiot. Like,
And can you imagine the pressure on your face and on your
who's
nose?
this goofboy on the
No,
TV?
this ain't
What's he
it.
doing?
It's a good little experiment, but it ain't it.
Repair. The keyboard also
Yeah,
doesn't support
what a
alternative
dumbass,
languages.
yeah.
So if you're not an English speaker, or perhaps you want to change to your native language, this isn't actually an option on the Vision Pro. Now, to be fair, this is probably why the Vision Pro isn't sold everywhere in the world. So the chances are most people don't even have the option to buy one. However, Apple does sell the Vision Pro in Japan, China, Hong Kong, and Singapore. The headset not catering to the language is a huge oversight. These basic fundamental functions were left off, and for the price, it just seems so unjust. As when it comes to Apple, consumers never expect them to cut corners. But unfortunately, Tim Cook's new Vision Pro,
Tim Cook fell off, man.
couldn't even
This
provide a
guy-
good experience with the audio without the users having to buy another product. While it does deliver
Okay, I think this guy got it wrong. He thinks that this was an error. I think that was a feature. Yeah, I don't know. I don't necessarily like. So you think that they did that on accident? Like, wow.
good sound, it fails to block background noise.
What a
To get a better
surprise.
experience, one would need to add a set of Apple's newest versions of AirPods. Another big expense to a better product that should have been factored in originally. And of course, the
That's
Vision Pro
dumb
is
as
only
hell.
compatible with other Apple products, which might be fine if you're already an Apple user. However, if this is your first Apple product, you'll inevitably face challenges and disappointments.
Yeah, of course.
Even ordering the Vision Pro online can only be done via an Apple device unless you physically buy the product yourself.
That's actually a
from the
really good point. Like, if you were a non-Apple user using an iPhone or using an iPod, was just completely a native experience. It's like you could immediately figure out what the fuck was going on with it just by fucking around with it.
Yeah, because it was simple.
But this, yeah, it's probably
This
way
is
more
not.
complex.
This is completely against fucking Apple fucking design
On top
philosophy.
of that, there's also no USB to a computer, which
Just
again
stifled
seems
the
like a
innovation.
huge oversight since most of us invariably need to transfer data at some point. In fact, that's one of the main selling points in all of the adverts. Even when connecting it to the MacBook, the AirDrop will stop working as soon as you remove the Vision Pro, which means you just keep it on your face until the task is completed. Even the eye tracking has issues. Selecting icons and hyperlinks can be tricky, and if incorrectly applied, is such a frustrating experience. If you move the window up, you ironically roll your eyes as you go too far for what the device can cater to. If the Vision Pro is not fitted correctly, you can also reduce the device's calibration.
What is this obsession that we have with putting the shit directly into our fucking retinas?
Think about all this. Like, he's just going through it. Like, wouldn't it just be easier to have it read your brainwaves? Like, can we just cut out this weird fucking, like, I feel like, you know, elementary school was computers and high school is going to be actual full Neuralink deep dive. And we're in like this weird, awkward middle school phase where we have these cringe ass snorkeling goggles that people are trying to wear around and think they're cool. You're not cool. You look like an idiot.
There was a guy at my job who'd come in with this fucking thing on his head.
Which is why it's no wonder that it seems like Apple is going to
come into the office with that shit on his head like a fucking dummy.
It's just such a subpar product, and yet it's basically their most expensive product. All for a bulky, uncomfortable, not easy to use, augmented reality machine that's almost 10 times the product of their competitor, the Meta Quest.
Right.
But at least you can wear it while traveling, right? You can watch movies, go into different universes, plug in and drop out. That was the main point of the Vision Pro. It was the main issue of our concerns in our previous videos on the product, that it's the ultimate distraction machine. And yet the Vision Pro doesn't even seem practical for traveling. One of the key selling points in the advert, as you can't put the Vision Pro in your travel bag and think it will be safely tucked in. In reality, it just becomes an awkward and inconvenient experience, and the components are so fragile and not worth the risk of breaking in your travel bag. But also, who wants to wear the Vision Pro in public?
Like this guy, bro. This is somebody. Yeah.
That's a that's embarrassing.
Like, really, bro? Like this.
The Cybertruck and the goggles and all that shit.
Bro, you are living exactly in 2024.
Homie thinks he's living in Cyberpunk 77. Yep. Exactly.
A bunch of videos and TikToks going viral, showing people with their Vision Pros plugged into a different world while they were on public transport.
What an idiot.
And yet suddenly it seems like these videos have
in the gym, not in the gym.
Outside, you almost see nobody wearing it anymore.
Because you look stupid.
Or for a very brief time is almost a gimmick, but now it seems to be completely nowhere. Undoubtedly because you stick out like a sore thumb.
You look like
in
an
the
idiot.
eye, and almost seem like a complete weirdo who needs to be overstimulated at all times. And of course, compared to Meta's,
go touch some grass.
You just draw so much attention to yourself. This isn't like.
See, this is what it's gonna be. This is gonna be the future. But I don't know why. They need to get out of this. Like, you know what? I feel like how they have like robot hands. Stop trying to make it look like a human hand, bro. Give me some Darth Vader shit. Give me some crazy fucking like Chiron from Space Marine 2 shit. Give me some cyberpunk. Right? Why can't I have like a sword as like my middle finger, right? Like, let's get some cool shit in here. Yeah, like look at what Cyberpunk does and then just do that. Just look at Blade Runner, Cyberpunk, Star Wars. All right, put them all together. There's the product. There you go.
Pair of glasses.
That's what people want.
At least with Meta's Ray-Ban glasses, it's almost indistinguishable from normal glasses.
Yep,
and this is the key issue that Apple is facing right now. The Vision Pro stepped into the virtual reality and augmented reality sector already under Meta's dominance. Meta's Quest range has secured a position with budget-friendly and user-friendly
Even the
gadgets.
Quest is bulky as hell.
The Vision Pro's emphasis on premium attributes isolated the general user base, pitting it against significantly more economical and user-friendly alternatives. And customers started dropping their Vision Pro and selling it once they realized there was really nothing they could even do with it. So what does Apple have to say about this? Well, Apple first projected that about 800,000 Vision Pros would sell out within a year. However, the low production yields and supply chain issues meant Apple could not even meet its own projections. By the time they'd sorted out these issues, the Vision Pro didn't quite have the same sway on buyers, and most people had already moved on from the
They gotta get them on the fucking release. But the problem is with all the fucking wars, the pandemic and all that shit, they weren't able to meet the fucking projections.
Of the Vision Pro components in May. And now production is expected to come to a complete stop by the end of November in 2024.
It was a quick lick and they failed at it.
New Apple innovation into their hearts. And he further explained that it was more of an early adopter product, meaning it was aimed
He's right. He's absolutely right about this. That this product wasn't ever meant for the general public in the same way the iPhone.
But Apple has so much fucking money in the bank, they don't give a fuck.
This is something made for people that are enthusiasts.
Customers who wanted technology ahead of its time. And while this hasn't slowed Apple down, of the model for a year, as they intend to release a cheaper, more advanced model in 2027, and even aim to produce computer contacts in 2030. But it's almost a good thing that this doesn't work, as a dystopian future of everyone plugged in, overstimulated, all nightmare Black Mirror situation
look at him, bro.
that was done.
It's like he's on fentanyl. Like, if you took those goggles off of him and you put him in front of a abandoned building, people would think he was on fentanyl.
On all of us.
Yeah.
As if you think you're already addicted to your phone, constantly scrolling and watching videos.
Whip it gas?
Can you even imagine how addicted you would be with your own perfect universe created around your own tastes? And it seems like the failure of the Vision Pro shows.
Well, it's like human beings are they're begging to be fucking slaves of the Matrix.
This is a good video. I remember whenever this got popular and people were asking me when I was going to get
begging
one
for it.
I actually thought about buying one for content, but I didn't buy one because I thought that there would be something I could just do something better with my money. But yeah, there's the video. Give it a like. I think that's it. No one rejected it. Just cost too much. No, I mailed one of these to each person in the entire society. I think that you would still see a lot of people not use it.
I wouldn't use it.
Even if it was free.
It's
because
fucking, maybe for a little bit, it's uncomfortable.
And it gives you headaches, and it doesn't have a lot of functionality. That's the truth. If I had one, like, I mean, again, I can buy one. I don't even think about it. I don't want one. It's stupid. That's it. I would steal it. Yeah, it's a gimmick, bro. It's just, you know what? You know what it's like? There it is. Is this? Yeah. Didn't work. Didn't work back then. Tim Cook didn't know about this. Fucked around, found out. That's it. And why'd they make it red?
They've been trying to do this shit for years. Every generation comes up with one of these fucking headset bullshits, and it never works.
That's just it. This looks better? Yeah, it does. It actually does look better.
It never fucking works.
What's good?
This is a prank video. I'll watch this one later. Let's the Philion video. It's 44 minutes long, but let's see.
Not a clickbait. 100% real secret how to make all women instantly attracted to you without words.
Andrew Tate clones are sad. My boy Philion.
I'm the only person in the world who can prove that women don't care about your looks. Women don't care about your money. Instead, women crave something else from men.
How come every poor, ugly person says this? It's just cope. You never see a hot, rich guy say women don't care about looks or money.
And every man can obtain it for free. Why am I the only person in the world that you would actually believe? Back when I had
this
my
guy
hair,
looks like a fucking
I was
NPC.
the most handsome guy on the planet. But as soon as I start
Is this bait? Is he trolling?
talking to girls, they tossed me in the friend zone. So I thought maybe I need to get jacked. I hit the gym, grew my muscles, but the ladies weren't biting.
I grew my muscles.
I grew my muscles, Kivion.
The only people who were attracted other dudes in the gym who came up to me and
I
asked
grew my
me,
muscles, blood.
"Bro, how did you grow your biceps?" Then I
This guy
thought,
sounds like a
well,
fucking
maybe I need to
coworker of
become
mine.
rich. I became insanely rich, and guess what? I still had zero women in my life. For those who think that money
Then that's just a skill issue, bro. I don't know what to tell you. You got all of that and you still couldn't bag bitches? That's insane.
that all that matters to
I don't
women.
get it, man.
Let's
I
say
honestly don't get
tomorrow
it either.
You're making $30,000 a month. Where do you find women? That's right, you still have to go to bars, hit the streets, use dating apps, and learn the art of communicating with women.
How about you just be normal? Just learn how to talk to normal humans. Get a personality. Be a normal dude.
Earn your wife's respect within the relationship. I have had numerous clients, politicians,
All these fucking guys that they think there's some sort of life hack to fucking getting girls. Like, just fucking be normal.
Like a complete garbage. So money don't change anything.
Fucking
But then
autistic
when I
pieces
learned
of
what
shit.
women really wanted, I lost all my hair, gained weight, became less attractive, yet I still had success with women. The same with money, I was rich but didn't have any luck with women until I learned what they were really looking for. Then, even after I lost all my money, I still had beautiful women in my life.
Why do all these guys think women actually want like a dark wizard who speaks in riddles? Like, that's so cringe. Like, all these guys talk about charisma and confidence, dark triad traits. No one can just be normal.
So let me share my personal story how I discovered
100%
from a friend of mine.
Just be
who was a
fucking normal.
professional gigolo. It's a hilarious story that will change your entire perspective.
I'm
on
like
women.
a
And
probably
for
below
women,
average looking guy.
confidence. It's something.
I do have a little bit of money now, but I used to not have any. And I've got tons of girls, man. And you know what? How I got them? Just by being fucking normal, being funny, having fucking interesting conversations, having a fucking personality. I don't get what these guys, they're out here fucking like trying to fucking find a fucking secret Rosetta Stone or some shit, man.
It's a huge penis.
In 2014, while living
There's
in
no
New York,
fucking
I
secret,
went
just
to
be your
work out
fucking
in the
self.
gym where I saw a guy who always comes in with different women to work out. Also, it seemed like
Dude, this has 25,000 upvotes. Okay? Nearly 600k views. And on his whiteboard in the background, it says how to become a masculine man.
This is the shit that makes me wonder, like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? What the hell am I doing wrong? I'm uploading high quality YouTube videos, vlogs, driving supercars, going on cool vacations, hanging out with my girl, filming all of this content. I get 30 views. You get this fucking megamind bald head motherfucker out here talking some crazy shit about the secret to meeting women. 600,000 views. How? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? You guys please let me know, because I'm not getting it. I'm not grasping.
smashed them all.
Not grasping
and
it.
They all knew about each other and they all competed for his attention. He had an average appearance with a slightly warped face with a scar, yet he managed to attract every girl he got in contact with. I determined to understand his success and I decided to make friends with him. And this is actually very important.
It's because scars indicate danger, and women are subconsciously attracted to dangerous individuals. There's been many stories written about how women...
Getting women,
see
easy.
the
Getting
beast,
views,
you know,
hard.
the beast. That's the very essence
No
of what
cap.
I'm illustrating here. No, I don't...
The
I don't
Jordan
like to get
Peterson
bogged
voice.
down in all the postmodern horror of what it
Fix
really
your bed.
is, but yeah, I mean, I could totally see it, bucko.
It's a business lesson for you. So if you try to make friends with someone who is above you, let's say you want to be friends with a millionaire, you cannot just come up to that person and say, hey, I want to be friends, can you teach me what you know? You actually have
Why can't you?
Flannel on the inside is crazy.
Why can't
to
you?
possess
Or the plaid.
some kind of knowledge, or you have to have some kind of value to offer that person.
See, this is also a fucking cap. These guys live in, I don't know if they're not fucking, are they robots? Like, that's complete cap. And in fact, every single time I've met somebody who was above, quote unquote, above me, I just approached them normally and just started talking. I didn't kiss up to them. I didn't have some sort of secret agenda. I was just genuinely myself. I talked to them and I ended up having tons of fucking multimillionaire friends. Like, I don't know why these guys are always trying to trick someone. They're like, oh, you gotta have this secret fucking lingo to get them. Like, the fuck are you talking about, bro? Same thing with girls. Like I said, now I got two things on the list. Getting millionaire friends and getting girls, easy. Getting views on YouTube, hard.
So it's going to be a mutual exchange. So the way I decided
Step 1, hysteria. Chaos.
to make friends with him back
And we
then,
said,
I was making a ton
chaos
of
is a
money.
ladder.
I was making $1,000 a day, so $30,000 a month was a bad
Bro, who is this guy? He was making 30 racks a month back in 2014. Well, with the introduction of shorts, I mean, that's like $1 million a day back then. Okay? We're talking inflation and everything. Psh. And this is this guy's setup now. What do you do? Blow it all?
a month for me. Like it actually was like $40,000-$50,000. And the way I was making my money, basically, YouTube has a content ID system, and what it does right now,
You just copyright fucking abuse everyone. You just fuck, I can't speak. You just copyright a claim. I swear to God, I gotta speak in Jordan Peterson terms if I'm gonna make my point.
This happens to me all the fucking time.
By claiming everyone.
if you're gonna take a movie or a cartoon and upload it to your YouTube channel, and
Chat. I played football on Thanksgiving morning and I hit my head. No, I pulled one of the most athletic maneuvers I ever have, and I got petrified that I had a concussion. So excuse my CTE maxing at the moment, okay?
turn on the monetization, all the money will go to the owner of that movie. You won't be able to make any money. Back then, this content ID wasn't as effectively developed as it is right now, so I found this crack in the YouTube system.
Just scamming everyone.
Oh, he said he found the crack in the YouTube
What I was
system.
doing, I was creating YouTube channels, upload a bunch of movies, cartoons, Tom and Jerry movies, SpongeBob,
Oh,
SpongeBob.
he was one of those guys.
and I would monetize them, and those thousands of movies will start picking up the views, and
He's
I
one of
would
those guys who had those 24-hour fucking
approximately get 1
channels.
million views a day, and YouTube was paying $1,000 for 1 million views, and that's how I was making $1,000 a day. So I decided
Oh,
to
this
teach
motherfucker's
him
surprised. I'm surprised he didn't
how
get
I make
sued
money
the fucking
in
back to the
return,
fucking
he
Stone
teaches
Age.
me how to seduce women. So when I approached him, I started
Yeah, this is about getting women. But he's just telling us how he used to be a scammer back in the day.
talking to him, and I offered him
No
this
cap.
idea. And
Homie was a
we
fucking pirater.
instantly became friends because he was interested to learn what I know, right? And what I found out, this guy had been living in America for 15 years. He never worked a single day in his life because he has all these women. One girl pays for his apartment, the other girl pays for
The
his
fuck,
car.
is it
the
Tinder
other for the
swindler or
groceries.
something?
That's how he survives, basically. And he also doesn't know any English. So he agreed to teach me how to approach it
This is Andrew Tate from Wish. Well, this is Andrew Tate from Russia.
and seduce women. And
The Slav
meanwhile,
Andrew Tate.
we were talking, I was asking him questions, and what funny is, you guys actually asked me the same question. So I was asking him, hey, how do you read the body language of a woman? What do you say this?
This is what I'm talking about, man. You guys have autism, bro. There ain't no way you guys don't have autism. Talking about how do you read the body language of a woman. You're a fucking human being. You should be able to read body language just by looking at people. You don't have to read it. It's just fucking intuition. You don't have fucking intuition? God damn it. Be normal, man. Jesus.
What do you say in that situations? And he would always brush me off with saying, man, you're too overcomplicating women. Like,
You're too overcomplicating women, bro.
What are XRPs? 13,000 XRPs and counting. 10 years from now, we can finally race McLarens together. Let's go. What are XRPs, though?
that complicated. So I thought he doesn't want to give
You whip out your penis and they suck it. That's it.
out all his secrets yet.
This video is actually coming out unironically funny.
You guys ask me exactly the same questions in the comments. I reply you the same way. Guys, you're too overcomplicated women. They're not that complicated.
Guys, you're too overcomplicated
crypto.
women. They're not that complicated. They're simple creatures.
And you probably
Honestly, and this is, I hope this doesn't come off arrogant, but getting a supercar, getting like a McLaren, a Lambo, it's not that hard, man. Like, it's really not that hard. It took me 2 years to get my first supercar after I got my current job. And then I could have traded that in at any moment. Honestly, I could have just saved up and got. It's really not that hard. You just have to have discipline. That's all. So if you really put the time in, you can get a supercar in less than a year. Honestly, just put the time in. That's all.
same way of me, but it's actually
Yeah, I like the toy cars in the background too.
true. Women are not that complicated. So anyway, next day we
This
go
is
out
a
on the
completely
streets.
true story with
I
no
got my notebook
fabrications
ready, I
whatsoever.
was
This video is, like he said, complete bullshit, but it's funny. It's super funny.
None of
to
his
start
this
taking
retelling
notes.
of true events.
I've never driven an R8 before, though. I'm curious.
Pickup line. What
I have
does
a
it
buddy
say?
who has one. I should ask him if he wants to
Boy, what a
just
surprise
trade
for
cars
both
for a
of us.
drive one day.
So
Boy,
we're walking down the street, and there is a girl.
girl.
One of my buddies has a V10 Plus.
There's a girl.
Going towards our way, and you can see like on her body language, she's rushing. She's like going.
So let me stop her and ruin her day. Hey, excuse me, miss. Can I have your number? Can I get
I
in
need
your
to drive
pants?
one day. I've driven the
Spray
Huracan a
your
few times,
cheeks?
though.
Can I get a sniff?
Same engine. I'm assuming they're probably similar.
Going on her own way, like she's busy. Like there is no way she's gonna talk to us, right?
My thing about these videos, though, is that these guys are always talking about what to say to the girls, body language, topics. Like, in my entire life, have I ever sat down and thought about what I'm going to say to a girl, body language, or topics? Honestly, maybe I'm just a conceited a narcissistic person, But every time I've met a girl, I just talk about myself. I just start yapping about myself and shit that I do and my fucking hobbies and shit. And it works every single time. Literally every single fucking girl that I've wanted to hook up with, I've been able to hook up with just talking about myself and yapping.
So this is what he does.
You guys saw my girlfriend. She's about to come home in a minute anyway.
And says,
I got her by yapping. I literally just yapped at her.
And this is what hit me. Like, I was shocked. This is what she did.
Oh, the Lambo tractor would be sick for a collection.
She turned around and she smiled.
I just know if I tried to get one now, I'll be 200K house.
This way, I'm like,
I'll be in a 200K house with normal neighbors, and then boom, there me with my McLaren, and the neighbors has a Honda. I mean, that's how I was last year before I moved to this new spot. Like, I was in a normal ass neighborhood, and like people would freak out when they saw the car. Actually, when I say no, I'm lying. I was in a normal ass city. The entire city was just average middle class city, and I was like the only person in the whole city with a fucking supercar, and people were like freaking out. But now I moved to an area where there's literally like supercars everywhere.
Going to the grocery, I need to buy strawberries. And I can see she's flirting with him. And 2 minutes later, she's giving him her phone number. And now I'm looking at this situation, right? Like, you motherfucker, that's it? That's all you do? I was expecting to write down the notes, like super extra pickup.
Cap.
Homie said he was gonna take notes. Like that fucking Zoolander movie. My thing is that if you want to get girls, at least for me, I've just always just yapped. I was writing a novel. I have a novel that I wrote actually, like I'm halfway through writing it, and I would just talk about the fucking novel to bitches, and I don't know, man. I would just yap, and I'm talking about baddies, man. Not even like baddies, girls that are fucking bad, and I never did anything special, so I never like fucking looked at body language. I mean, you can, if you're a normal person, you can fucking, your intuition, your normal instincts will fucking read the body language. You don't need to fucking have a book here, a manual fucking deciphering what they're fucking doing and shit. The most important thing is to be confident and to enter their personal space right away. That's all. And be yourself.
It's like nothing. That's simple. He got her phone number just like that.
I just don't trust Hampton Roads, area of Virginia. Deadass promised it would get keyed 2 weeks of having it. Oh, that would suck. But I mean, people are jealous sometimes. I ran into people like that too.
They just give in to him. They can't reject him. They can't refuse him. They just get drawn to his energy, right? It like completely blew my mind. So now I decided to try it. So I say,
admittedly, to the point of this video, I might be a narcissist. It's very easy for me to talk about myself. And I feel like when I'm around girls, like my whole fucking demeanor, persona changes, man. I don't know if it's a fucking act or a coping mechanism, but it's definitely not just the same guy that you guys see out here, out and about in the streets.
Still remember that bitch.
Hey, Luna Harpin, thank you for joining the chat.
Yeah.
I'm doing all right.
I don't think this is working in 2024. Maybe he hits us with a patch update. But we're living in a different climate these days.
So I matched his confidence energy. I know I was better looking than him. I know I had more money than him. And I matched his confident style of speaking, right? So my confidence was there. So I come up to the girl and say, hey, where are you going? The same way, exactly the same.
Hey, where you going?
Hey, where are you going, girl?
Way, exactly the same
Crazy.
body language, like everything is the same. And this is what the girl does.
I feel that at the minute, I'm not worried about women. Not where I want to be at yet. And I'm just kind of lazy to go through all the lovey shit and build a relationship. That's true, dude. That's true. I feel like I honestly did waste a whole bunch of time chasing girls that I could have used to, I could have been way, way further ahead. Way further ahead. So that is regrettable, but I mean, you only live once,
The black pill is real.
And believe me, I chased a bunch of them, bro.
Hot is what you look like.
At some point, it doesn't even matter anymore,
Like, she just destroyed me. My confidence.
But
like,
my thing is, if I can
dropped
fuck
down, my
like
energy
over
dropped
100
super
girls,
low,
then any other fucking person
right
can too.
now,
It's not.
that was the
It's not that
most
special. I don't know.
vicious
These guys are
rejection
like, I don't know what's wrong with
My
them.
Negro friend is laughing, and I asked him like, "What did I do wrong?" And he's like, "I don't know what you
Girl. This bitch, man.
did wrong. Maybe it's a bad woman. Why don't you try again?"
No, I definitely learned.
So there is another
I definitely
girl. So
learned.
I come up to another girl.
But so far,
and
I'm pretty
of course,
happy with my current
confidence is
relationship.
not on the same
We
level.
moved in
My
together and
energy
shit.
is low.
Things are going
And
good.
I'm kind of timid now, and I come up to her. I was like, "Hey, how are you? Where are you going?" And
I feel like this is a filthy Frank character. This can't be real.
He looks like an NPC. I'm not gonna lie.
she like stopped, turned around, looked at me with her evil glaze right in my eyes.
The evil glaze.
She's looking at me like that, right? And she's staring in my eyes for 7 seconds, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Fuck, she a super villain or something?
Around while staring at me and keeps going. That was the most brutal rejection that I ever had. Those 7 seconds seemed like the whole hour has passed while she was like evil staring at me. I was like, oh my god, like I can't believe I'm getting brutally rejected. Like I've never been so brutally rejected. And I couldn't figure out what this guy.
I don't think he has a script. He's just yapping. Yeah, this is why I get mad jealous of other YouTubers that can just freeball like this. I can.
What is he talking about? You free ball all the time, bro. I'm jealous of you.
There's nothing in his brain stopping him from yapping. He just doesn't care. It's kind of beautiful.
What the fuck is Philion talking about? I watch his channel and I feel that way. I'm like, how the fuck is this guy yapping and he has so much to fucking say about this video? Like, I struggle with that shit, man. I'm over here thinking like what to say and shit. The fuck? Imposter syndrome.
So I was like, well, let me just continue watching what you do. So the guy continued coming up to girls and he made 30 approaches and he got 18 phone numbers. And the other 12 girls rejected him, but they didn't reject him.
Getting phone numbers doesn't mean shit. How many did he clap?
No, sorry, I can't. I'm married. No, sorry, I'm Russian. I'm sorry. Like they didn't reject him in a brutal way. So then we went on the corner of Coney Island.
Yo, he's local.
And Brighton Beach Avenue. And there's like a big
New
store.
Jersey.
So we just like, so what he did, he just stood in front of the exit of the store, and all the women that come out with the bags, he would just tell them, "Can I help you with your bags? Can I help you with your bags?" And he would get one girl out of 4 to agree, "Yes, you can help me with my bags." And then he takes her bags.
The problem with chasing girls, it's the full-time fucking job. That's the problem.
Follows her to the metro station. He puts
Like,
her on the
we're
train,
going on
takes
Tinder
her
was like a
4 hours,
fucking
comes
job.
back, and that's how he did.
Following leads and shit.
Within a 4-hour period,
Not worth
he
your
got
time, man.
like probably like 35, 36.
For what?
You want-
For a few minutes of
you want a cheat
fucking...
code? Okay, in 2024, go to Trader Joe's and
I feel that I'm mad smart and I think I'm pretty cool, so I could talk for hours about anything. Most people just don't have any stories or anything about them that's interesting, you know? I'm not a narcissist, but I'm confident about me and most women like that. Can't be a loner with no life and expect to pull anyone. 100%, dude. I agree with you 100%.
act like you're lost. All the baddies will then come to your aid and help you find the hypothetical fruit that you're looking for.
But a lot of these guys are
Skip
weird
all this.
and they want to hide in the shadows. Like, they'll go to the club and they'll like lurk and then they wonder why they went home alone. Like, you have to put yourself out there. There's no risk, there's no reward, you know? And the truth is, and I wish I knew this earlier, or I mean, no, I'm lying. I knew this earlier, but I was too scared to put it in practice. The truth is that it doesn't fucking matter, man. Like, the people that you see, if you go to the club, if you get embarrassed, it doesn't fucking matter. You'll never see those fucking people again in your life. So you might as well just fucking go all out, balls to the wall, and just take risks. You know what I mean? Like, fuck them. You ain't gonna ever see those people again. And the times you do succeed, you're gonna be like, damn, I fucking talked to this fucking baddie and I took her home. And like, if you had been too scared to get embarrassed, then you wouldn't have fucking made the move. But at the end of the day, what does it fucking matter? Like, who gives a fuck? I think it's the same fucking energy that has me put myself out here on the internet and like make videos and stuff. It's the same fucking energy that has me go out in public and just talk to any fucking random person and not give a fuck. But when I was younger, I did care. I cared a lot more. But as you get older, you stop caring, you know? Because like, the fuck, like, they ain't gonna suck my dick. Like, the people watching me ain't gonna suck it. They ain't gonna do shit. They're just gonna fucking talk. They might laugh at me. Who gives a fuck? At the end of the day, I'm the guy who's fucking, making moves. I'm the guy who's advancing. Like, everything. And then, you go back. Sometimes, and maybe I am petty for this one, but sometimes I do go back and I look up girls that like I asked out before in the past and they rejected me. And I'll see their life's like all fucked up and shit. And like I ended up winning. Or sometimes they'll come back and actually slide into my DMs. And it's like, no, fuck you. I won. And that's the game of life.
100 approaches. So I'm asking him questions like, what do I do wrong? And he doesn't understand himself. Like, I don't know what you do wrong.
One thing about what Philion just said about not having anything to say when you're reacting to videos and whatnot. One of the problems I'm having is that when I watch other content, right? The car content, I don't have that much to say. I have a little bit more to say than normal because I do know about cars. When it's like political stuff, when I talk with my friends, I have a lot to say, but on the videos, I don't. A bunch of other topics, like I'm watching videos about them and I just have nothing to say. But unfortunately about dating, I do have a lot of fucking shit to say, but I have a girlfriend and like I can't talk like super reckless. Like a few days ago, she was here. She was sitting behind us and I was live streaming and I was talking reckless and she was like listening to everything I was saying. And I was like, oh, fuck. Like I'm spilling all the beans here. So unfortunately, the one topic I do have a lot of fucking shit to talk about and say, I have to hold back a little bit because like her parents watch the fucking videos and shit. Like, oh my God.
So this didn't work out. This learning process didn't work out.
It's so easy to meet women. I don't get how people don't understand.
Make a lot of money, actually.
I was playing beanbags at the bar and this random girl came up and wanted to play. And if you win, we're going to Taco Bell later. Yep.
That's the next mistake that I made.
She said, what if I win? Still Taco Bell?
So I thought
the next I know, we sit in Taco Bell parking lot for 2 hours.
They're promiscuous.
Did what we did. Then never saw her again. Chill ass night and it was easy going.
Passport, bro, Max, brother.
Exactly, dude.
I thought I need.
You just gotta fucking be confident and be in your own energy.
Europe, so I
was joking.
Decided to buy a one-way ticket to Russia, and I decided to go to live in Russia because I wanted to learn the world of women. I wanted to explore this world. And
you just gotta be normal. I mean, at the end of the day, you're a human. So if you just go with your own intuition and just vibe, then you're probably gonna get the fucking girl. The problem is when you start being like these guys who are like over-analyzing everything. You get analysis paralysis.
So I moved to Russia. I arrived to Moscow. I paid 1 year in advance for my part.
My problem was never getting the girl. Getting laid is easy. What's hard is having a fucking relationship. But apparently these fucking guys, they don't have a relationship and they don't fuck. I don't know what they're fucking doing.
So I remember
fucking is easy.
I did my first approach. It was like somewhere in Midtown. I went into the metro and I saw this beautiful, feminine, oh my God, such a beautiful, nice girl. And her face looks so innocent. Like you just...
He's from Russia, what the fuck? He just returned home.
I wanted to like come and grab her, like she was a student, like she looked like a college student. So I got my confidence on point, I look good, I dressed...
The problem is a lot of these fucking guys are weird.
I to her, start talking to her. Hey,
they don't know how to talk to women, or you know what they do? I'll tell you what they do. They put the fucking woman on a high pedestal. Like if you put her on a fucking pedestal, you're gonna get nervous, you're gonna be intimidated, you're gonna fucking overthink, and you're gonna freeze. Or they're creepy and they try to become friends and they think they're gonna sneak into her fucking bed by being friends. That shit never fucking works.
How are you? Well, I find you attractive, so I decided to introduce myself.
Oh, there's one more mistake they make. They go after ugly girls. Going after ugly girls is the fucking hardest thing you can do. It's counterintuitive, but the thing is that when you chase ugly girls, there's a higher chance of them rejecting you than going after pretty girls. Because ugly girls already know what the fucking game is. They know that most guys are just trying to get in their fucking bed, fuck them, and then disappear. So they have their fucking walls up. So never go after ugly girls. Fat or just ugly girls in general. Because they're always going to fucking have a wall. They're going to be very defensive. Meanwhile, when you go for the fucking baddies, the baddies are not used to being approached because most dudes are trying to go for an easy target, what they think is an easy target.
My name is George. I just arrived to Moscow, and
For me, man, I just lost interest really fast in women. Like, all it takes is a week of talking to you, and already I know I don't want to deal with them. Pussy overrated. I want a wife and kids, no BS. Laugh my.
That was stupid. I thought women.
The thing is, I think, and I was telling my brother this too, because I've met people who meet a girl and they like fucking go out with her for like 2 months and then they fucking marry them and shit, and then they end up having like a divorce, or having a bunch of problems. This experience of even my ex, like the chick I dated before this one, like she had her house, we'd go over there, we'd hang out for a weekend and shit, but it's not the same thing as living with the person. Once you live with the girl, that's when you really see who the person really is. Like this girl that I'm dating right now, awesome person, and I get to see like how she really is, her real personality, and like actually see what kind of things actually bother me, because seeing a girl like once a week, you're not going to see what fucking really bothers you, you know? It's until you move in with a person, that's when you really start to fucking see the reality of the thing. Which makes me wonder, like, those fucking people who, like, wait until marriage to fucking hook up and wait until marriage to date people are fucking crazy. Because imagine you fucking just basically marry a stranger. I don't get it.
Care about your.
The only way that works is if the woman is 100% subservient.
Man, thought the ladies would like a tall, chiseled,
I want kids too, but they're so fucking expensive.
Rich, Western man.
About your status, about your citizenship. And then she's like listening, she's not saying much. She's listening to me and looking me in the eye. And while she's listening, she stares me right in the eyes. And then she's like, "You finished?" I was like, "Well, yeah." She's like, "Can you leave me alone now?"
He just gets rejected over and over again. This fucking bitch, man, I swear to God, I cannot do anything right. So I call my male gigolo friend. I say, please.
And worse. So I'm like devastated.
That's crazy. I've never been rejected like that in my life.
Yeah, the worst a woman could say is no. Not if your name is Better Call George.
When they sense your wrong energy, when they sense that you're not confident, but they sense something else that I was missing, but that's what I'm filming video about.
Dude, another guy telling us what he can't do. These victim maxers, bro. Get them out of here. Oh, I can't.
Is this the second video we watched?
I can't live this way.
This is the second video we watched?
Ever gonna do something? God!
Oh, yeah, we watched that Vision Pro bullshit video first.
I went to the bars, I went to the nightclubs, and everywhere I approached the girls, I still get brutally rejected, even by Russian women. Actually, Russian women.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's really determined with this approach.
Brutal than American women. So 2 months.
His accent is fake. Dude, I hope this is all just one big character. I would laugh so hard.
Living in Moscow, I remember this day. I'm depressed. I'm devastated. Not like depressed, but like kind of sad, right?
Your energy is off when you have to go to another country just for women. That's what I'm saying.
100%.
You're like down regulating to a shittier server so that you can get women. Like it's over for you, bro.
100%. I agree.
Defeat.
I'm gonna go play it on easy mode.
Sitting, and it hit me. And
he's LARPing? Do you have proof that he's LARPing?
The purpose of my channel, through my videos, I want you to realize the same thing that
he's smurfing in Eastern Europe.
I realized that day. And this is the main message of this video.
Except he's fucking hard capped in bronze. He can't even pull one Russian baddie.
That's crazy, because I feel like going to Russia would be fucking easy game for
American girl, Russian
anyone.
Girl,
and there's so many pretty girls there.
Spanish girls. And he always has success with them. Why every time I do those approaches, doing the same thing, I get rejected by every girl I approach? So maybe it's not the women are bad. Maybe
Thailand bussy is the best bussy.
No.
I need to go to Thailand, bro. I need to go to Thailand right now. I need to fucking spread those.
I'm going to Thailand.
And inhale.
That's crazy.
That's where I belong, and that's what I deserve.
Maybe I'm just doing something wrong.
We love you long time.
If you guys think
No
that
way.
American women are bad, they're not. At the end of the video, I'll tell you the story how I seduce women in America, and it's like actually 100 times easier than to seduce those Eastern European women. So that's when it hit me.
Dude, why do these guys talk about different women like Pokemon? Spanish girls. You know, Eastern European women. You can't get any of them. They don't think about you at all. You're inherently creepy because your soul is impure and you're bald.
I think I'm missing something.
Missing hair,
something
nigga.
that Gigolo friend had that I don't. So it's not the money, it's not the looks, it's not the confidence. What it is. So, long story short, over the course of 2 years, I achieved a high level of success with women. I went on 200 dates, slept with over 100 women, read a lot of psychology books, and watched a lot of videos.
Reading psychology books is demonic behavior to get pussy. That's crazy.
Of the simpleton brain of the woman. Come to Thailand, Bangkok, bro. I stay here. I don't know. I'm so good on that.
Eventually, I reached my goal of being able to approach a random girl on the street and have her flirt back with me. I forgot about all my past brutal rejections.
I feel like if I go to Thailand, I'm gonna spawn in a sauna laced with cocaine with ladyboys all around me, and I'm just gonna wake up from a fever dream.
No, you're gonna wake up in a fucking ice bath missing your fucking liver and your wallet and your passport.
Differently when I was approaching women. One day I was renting a small office for my IT business in a co-working space. Co-working is a monthly rental office space for solo entrepreneurs, artists, or small teams.
Chad,
Is this
isn't
a
it
fucking
crazy
copy?
that this guy makes more money than you? I'm just saying.
Is that copy an ad copy he's reading?
Isn't it crazy that Mr. Hysteria is running circles around you at the bank?
To me, it's frustrating that a guy like that will become a fucking YouTuber and his fucking channel will pop off and he'll get millions of fucking views. And I'm over here busting my ass like a dummy and I can't get not even fucking 1,000 views on a video.
Bag maxing. I swear to God, intelligence has nothing to do with making money. In fact, you're probably better off just
Booga booga caveman
sucking
motherfuckers.
your way to wealth. Like if you lobotomize that part of your brain with any limiting beliefs and just act like just a I don't even know, like a beautiful autist in your pursuit, you'll get there.
The fuck is
One day,
Billy
I
on
was
ranting
smoking
about?
a cigarette outside. A well-groomed, nice, handsome, masculine.
For a second, that was an ad
guy
copy he was
approached
reading. What the
me
fucking
and he
share
started
space?
asking me questions whether this co-working space is worth renting. I answered all his questions,
Solo entrepreneurs.
saying that it's a nice place with a great community and that he should consider joining. So then the guy proceeded to go upstairs, and 5 minutes later I followed him. And when I went up there, he was talking to a receptionist girl who I was flirting with 5 minutes before.
This reception? Wait, where?
He was talking to a receptionist girl who I was flirting
Let me film this.
What is this a video of?
with 5 minutes before I went for my cigarette break. And I heard him talking to her. And that's
Thailand is safe, bro. Cheap and good. Listen,
Cheap and
nothing
good.
that is cheap is ever good. Okay? I want.
You're
I
gonna
want
get
it to
fucking
be
AIDS if you go to that fucking Thailand and out there fucking the
It came
Badusis.
to me as a vision. It was like a religious epiphany. So this is what I saw. So when he was talking to me, he was very polite.
Hey, thanks for joining, Maximus.
emotionless,
I'll be on tomorrow.
guy. But
I
when he
appreciate
was
it, man.
talking to that recep-
Very
Great as
masculine
always.
guy. Huge penis. I saw it imprinted on his khaki pants. Huge penis, mushroom stamp and all. I said, wow, you're so masculine. And then it clicked.
receptionist girl,
Philion is
even
crazy.
his voice changed. Like it was a different style of speaking. It was like it was a different man at all. And then the girl was answering all his questions about the co-working space. And then in the air, in her eyes, I saw it. I saw a complete disgust towards this man.
Philion, I'm going through a terrible state of mind due to a health condition. Your videos make me laugh and have some peace of mind. I love you. That's very kind. I hope you feel better.
You know what's also crazy? I get more people watching me on Kick
Shoulders back.
than
You
fucking
got
YouTube.
this.
How is that
48
possible?
Laws of power, baby.
I mean, yes, she was nice. Yes, she was answering all his questions. But still, you could see, you can feel it in the air that she doesn't like this guy. That under different circumstances, if this guy would
I simply can't wrap my head around the idea that this guy pulls hundreds of thousands of views. I'm like, he's doing better than me, chat, okay? My most recent Philion video was a complete flop. Let's see here. 45,000 views in 22 hours. All right, let that sink in. 2,200 updates. This guy's 25,000. All right, and he can't string a sentence together.
Come up to her, asking for her phone number, she would brutally reject him. So that's when I realized the secret why back in the days I was brutally rejected.
Probably getting boosted from some underground incel network. That is true.
So let me try to, I don't know.
The fucking mama's basement mole rats.
Full emotional state. He's calm, he's emotionless, he acts and operates normally, he talks normally, he is in his plate. But what happened?
I think I need to start yellow text maxing. You know? Just sheer brain rot.
You and me
Just
both,
illustrate
bro.
Exactly what
You
I'm
and me
saying
both.
through text. TikTok style.
If you haven't had enough experience with women in your life, every time men talk to a girl, their default emotional state raises a little bit. So it depends on your experience. So let's say if you're a virgin, if you're gonna start approaching women, hey girl, can I have your phone number? Even if you repeat the greatest pickup line, even if you try to emulate the most confident man in the world, even if you're gonna have
Let's see
your
if he's
looks,
cooking or
your
not.
money, your confidence, still your default emotional state will be high, and it's something that's not visible. It's something that you can't emulate.
It's your aura. Okay, now he's spitting.
I was about to say, is he gonna cook?
And it's something that
Let's
you can't
see.
really learn in theory. You know what I mean? So you're gonna have this default emotional state high up, and women.
These high vibrations, they throw the women off like a magnetic field, bro. I swear. Trust me.
Some fucking Stranger Things shit.
Women will feel it, and it's something that you don't see, but you know it exists.
You just need to go up to women and say,
Hey, can I get a sniff? Please, pretty please.
Since you saw it, you can't unsee it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So
It's
what-
called desperation. You reek of
He
desperation.
was talking normally, and with her, his default emotional state was a bit higher, and it's like it was in the air. I don't know how to explain it. And because his default emotional state,
You're giving
went
too many
up,
fucks is the problem.
dude, would I let this guy near my wife? I would give this guy $1,000 cash if he could riz my wife in under 10 minutes.
I am scuba instructor.
It would never happen.
perceive you as a weak man, as not worthy of their attention. Women don't like that because, as I told you before, opposites attract. So women.
I am gym instructor now.
Transfer maiden, could you spare some mommy milky?
Hysterical and scared
Oh,
and
cringe.
filled with high emotions will not be attracted to a guy whose default emotional state.
You gotta approach them like you don't give a fuck.
Absolutely go on a tear.
Just talk to them like they're
Threes,
fucking
you know what I'm
dudes.
saying? He needs to build up his
And
confidence.
shit on them.
He needs to be hitting threes on
Honestly.
and off the courts.
When you
Just talk
to a
about
woman,
yourself like
you
you're
know
a
what I
fucking
mean?
god.
So that was my
Don't
problem.
fucking
Why in New
cater
York
to them at all. Don't put them on a
women were
pedestal.
coming up to girls
Just be
and they
fucking
never
normal,
rejected him,
and you'll get the girl.
Why I was trying to copy him, say exactly the same stuff what he was saying, and I was getting brutally rejected because I remember.
Gigolo is a crazy word. It sounds a lot worse than what it means. I don't. Part of me thinks of Juggalo, like the ICP, Insane Clown Posse fan base.
You're
It's
dating
not
yourself
like
there,
an
buddy.
American coded word.
Oh my
When I
god.
was approaching
Yeah.
women, my default
Keep
emotional
calling.
state was a bit high. And
Hello?
the reason why it was high because I didn't have enough experience with women. So this is why I'm 100%.
Oh, you mean out to the car?
That you cannot
Yeah,
learn
because I have
a
to
pickup mastery of how to attract
Okay,
and
well, just let me
seduce
know when you
women
get here,
on
I guess.
streets,
Text me.
in the bar
It's a male prostitute.
Okay, baby.
until you fix your default emotional state. And the way you
After I eat
fix
that
it,
steak,
you
we should go to the
actually have
gym.
Sleep with a bunch of women, with at least 20 women,
Okay, baby.
and at least to go on 50
too.
dates. But the problem is, in order to go on the dates, you have to seduce
Oh
women.
my
You have to
God.
seduce women
Now I gotta go out in the
because
fucking
emotional
cold.
State is low. So it's like a vicious circle that you need to break out. But if you fix this situation, if you do my exercise of going on 50 dates, I don't care how.
You just need to hit these benchmark numbers, bro.
He's 100% wrong because if you go on the 50 fucking dates and you still don't get no fucking box, on the 51st date, you're still gonna be fucking putting her on a pedestal and doing too much.
I swear.
You gotta not give a fuck,
20
man.
women, minimum 50 dates.
I don't care what you do, but you need to get your experience with my exercise to go on 50 dates. You don't have to like the girl. They can be ugly. You just need to get used to the fact that you're talking
This
to
fucking
women.
guy.
Just slam the uggos, bro.
He's making the biggest mistake ever. Going after the ugly ones. You gotta go after the hottest ones you can. You know.
It has to become something.
Start slaying the ham planets. Start putting in the work. Okay?
That's the mistake that most guys do,
Something
man.
that you don't
Go after the
panic
fucking
about,
uglies.
So when you're gonna get it, basically you will be able to come up
You're
to
gonna box
any
yourself
girl,
in.
say the most dumb stuff in the world, and girls will still drawn into you. So I know the best pickup approach in the world. But if I use this pickup line coming up to the girls on the street, most of the girls
This guy
will
is
react positively.
unlistenable.
But there
We'll
is
be
no
back
point
in
for me
10.
to tell you that.
Yo, we're so deep, I can't end the slop here. We gotta finish this. We need to hear
Almost
his,
done, Philion.
his thesis.
Because if you're gonna use this pickup line, girls will brutally reject you and then they're gonna call police on you. To prove my point 100% so that I can relate to, those of you who ever dated a girl who you didn't like, maybe she was too ugly or maybe she was too fat, you were with her just because you wanted to have sex with her, right? Have you guys had this experience?
Nope.
Do you remember how you acted? Did you read her body language?
Even though I'm gonna be honest. Not ugly girl, conventionally ugly, but one that I just wasn't that interested in. I know what he's gonna say. He just didn't give a fuck. The bottom line is whether she's pretty or she's ugly, it doesn't matter. Just don't give a fuck at all. Don't show any fucking caterance to any of their bullshit. That's all.
Did you read her kinesthetics? Did you like overthinking? What should I say?
You're the one in charge. All that matters is you. That's why I said when you watch FedEx Fearless and he tries to pick up girls and he asks them like, "Oh, what's your name? Where are you from? How you doing?" All that shit. Cut all that shit away, man. Just ask her name and then be like, "Oh, you're in Miami. I'm in Miami too. And I'm in here for a conference." Just make some fucking shit up or just tell her what you're doing in the city and just start talking about you, what you're doing, your goals, all that type of bullshit. Don't fucking ask her anything about herself.
Oh, she said this, I should say that. No, you were acting normally. You were acting like you didn't give a shit.
Okay, he's
You
cooking, he's
acted
cooking.
Disrespected to her. You were saying dumb shit, and the girl still loved you.
This guy has pre-Tate classic pickup artist cringe so wholesome. He truly does.
He did
It's almost
full
instant.
circle just to get back to where we started.
When you start dating the girls that you like, who are too beautiful, a bit high caliber than you, when you start dating those girls, that's when you start making mistakes. You don't know what to say. How do I read her body language? Now you start overthinking, and this relationship never works out. The reason why? Because you talk to a girl who is high caliber than you, your default emotional state rises a little.
No, he's cooking.
This girl, she is higher caliber than you.
That's why
Like she's a fucking rifle.
for you.
No, but
I'm a man,
he
that's
is cooking though. This is exactly what I was saying. He just went full circle to get to this point.
Women, instead of buying
This guy has the pre-Soviet Riz.
courses on how to seduce women, how to pick up girls on the streets, instead of wasting your time going to the bars, nightclubs, on the streets, coming up to girls who brutally reject you, you need to realize what you need to work for. And I hope this video helped you. I hope this
I
video
wasn't expecting him to get to that conclusion, but he got to the proper conclusion.
Philion, I trust your knowledge in the hormone health field. Is post-finasteride syndrome reversible naturally?
What the
I
fuck
don't
is
even know
that?
what post-finasteride syndrome is.
situation.
What the fuck is post?
I wish I had the video.
What
like
the
that
fuck is that?
When I will start exploring the world of women. But anyway, so when you fix this default emotional state, you will never have problems with women. You won't have to go on the streets, pick up girls, like everything will just come naturally to you. I'll give you my personal example. So this last Friday, I was invited to a birthday party by this girl. So I went to the nightclub, and when I went to the nightclub, there were, I think, 7 girls and 7 guys, and 5 of those girls were with their boyfriends. I came late to the birthday party, so when I approached the table, you can smell it in the air that even though those girls have boyfriends with them, they all looked at me with an interest.
You could smell it in the air. This fucking guy.
Nightclubs have got to be hell on earth. I don't understand people who enjoy going to nightclubs. First of all, I have a bone to pick. Women go for free and men have to pay? That's misandrist by nature. I thought we were living in a progressive society. Why do I have to pay as a man, and why are you even assuming that I'm a man? Second of all, The energy's just always off. Everyone has something to prove. Oh, would you like to spend $900 on a shitty fucking IKEA table and then drink a mid-tier
$20
alcoholic
bottle
beverages?
for $1,000. Yep.
$900 bottle of tequila? Dude, it's Casamigos, bro. You could just go to the liquor store and get it for $30. But, like, holy shit. Loud, shitty music. Hoes. Dorks. Get me out. Weird.
Now I gotta fucking stop the stream to go bring this cart to my girlfriend, man. Jesus
Having this
Christ.
weird eye contact. Smells like shit. Smells like piss. Smells like ass. I'm getting the twerk wind in my big sniffer. Like, I'm good, bro. I'm so good.
They were like, who is
Leon's
this
such a fucking square. I have gone to the club a bunch of times. I ain't gonna lie.
When the girl likes you, you cannot unsee it. Like, I just smelled like all 7 girls were looking at me and trying to figure out who is this guy. Moreover, while I was sitting in the night.
That's my fucking point too. When you meet a girl for the first time, they have no idea what your status is or any of that shit. You're an empty fucking blank slate. You can do anything. You got the key to the fucking kingdom. And all of you guys end up fumbling it. You dweebs.
I had 2 girls approach to me. So I'm not even making approaches. Girls coming up to me. They will start at the conversation. Hey, do you know where the bathroom is? Like, I know when a girl asks you this question, she doesn't need a bathroom. She just wants to get to know me. Because 10 minutes before that, I saw those 2 girls.
Agoraphobia much? I think I am a bit agoraphobic, to be honest. Or it's just I just recognize the stupidity in some situations, and nightclubs are like really bottom tier in terms of activities. They are not fun at all. I'd much rather just go to a bar. And that's saying a lot. I would rather go to a bar and watch a sports game. From me. I don't even like watching sports.
This is a damn good video.
Chop it up.
I think I'm gonna let it run to the fucking end. While I go get this thing for my girl.
And going to a nightclub where everyone smells like Dior Sauvage with their little YSL bags.
So let me put on
looking at me
a pair of fucking sneakers, get this thing ready for her.
Cannot control them. They just get drawn to a man like that whose default emotional state is in the right place. So it's basically
we are at 36 minutes.
And my secret is it's
I
not
might roll it back when I come back.
Much.
We'll
I'm
see.
sober for 11 months, so I'm just gonna do a year and
Be
then
right back, guys.
Probably have some alcohol. It's not really like a. I guess it started as more an ideological thing, like, oh, let's see how long I could go. Do I really need alcohol? You know, I'm not like opposed to it. I like alcohol, but I don't know. It's just one of those things where, like, I'm so deep, I might as well finish the year and see where it goes. But I don't want this. I don't want this to like control me. You know, I don't want to become a slave to my own vices. Well, I can't drink because then, like, no, like a beer never hurt anyone. You know, a little glass of red wine. How you doing?
Attractive. My secret is because when your default emotional state is in the right place, it's in the air. Like it's an energy that you have around you. So, for example, imagine you come to the nightclub and you see all those guys, shot, dance. And then you can see every time some girl approaches them, asks them a question, guys respond.
It doesn't fucking help that it's cold as balls out there.
Yeah, and I don't enjoy it. Typically, I just get really anxious. There's a point in time in which it didn't really affect me that much, but I think now, I don't know if it's because shit's gotten stronger or if the demons in my head got a little more powerful, but I just truly don't enjoy it. Plus, I'm
debating whether we should fucking cook the steak first and then go to the gym tomorrow in the morning, or if I should go to the gym now and then cook the steak when we get back.
But then you have one guy who's just sitting in a nightclub, chilling, doesn't give a shit about anything.
He hasn't texted me back yet.
And this aura around me just draws all the women in the nightclub. So that's how it works. So the main message of this video, guys, for those of you who have some kind of hate toward women, and I was in that state. There was a moment.
It's actually a pretty good video, bro. Based. He said Andrew Tate clones are so sad, but this is actually a pretty good video. The guy went full circle, and he came to the point, the conclusion, the same conclusion that I would have went to. Just be your fucking self.
You have to realize.
Be right back, guys. I gotta go take this cart to my girlfriend. I'll be back in like 3 or 4 minutes.
I got a spare room for 6 months.
We probably will roll the video back when I come back.
Go hit up the Ladyboy.
We're at 38 minutes.
Wasted.
Bad, but because you it doesn't work out with you and with women. And the problem is not the women. The problem is you. Your problem is that you don't have enough experience with women. Your default emotional state is not in the right place. If you fix that default emotional state by going on 50 dates, you will see how every girl that you talk to, every girl you approach to.
I would rather just be an incel, to be honest. I'd rather stay at home, play video games, and just burrow on forums than do this.
She replies positively to you. They just drawn into you. And then...
Do I still powerlift? No, I box.
Everything's working out with you and the girls. And then you're going to start loving girls. And you will have a genuine love toward women. Like, for example, me, I genuinely love women. I think they're funny. I think I enjoy...
That's impossible. No, women are... No, they're not funny.
My company with women. Of course, I will always prefer to go out with my boys, because we can talk shit about each other and have some great time. But once a week, I prefer to spend my time with my lady, you know, because like I want this feminine energy. I want to talk about silly
because I'm not gay, you know. I make time for the lady once a week.
Stuff with her, you know, and you will start genuinely enjoying women. So if
that was a joke, chat. Women are hilarious, especially my wife, who I love very much, because she's my wife. In fact, she's the funniest person I know.
If you find yourself hating women, guys, understand this is not women's problem. This is your problem. This is what's not working out for you. Another fun fact, after I got my experience...
Dude, I would rather transmax than do this. You must realize that it is so over for you, bro. You take the hormones, you become girl. And then I swear all the guys will be obsessed with your mussy.
In Russia, I came back to America. And I rented an apartment unit on the 4th floor in Washington, D.C. And basically there was like a long corridor with 15 apartments. And 7 single ladies
when
lived
I
in
say
those apartments.
Women are funny, I mean to laugh at.
I smashed 5 of them in 2 months period. And the only reason why I didn't get to the other 2 single ladies because I moved out from...
Dude, I smashed them, bro. I smashed them.
The apartment. So you see... There is no difference between Eastern European women, American women, Asian women. Women are all the same. They all have the same fundamental instincts.
I can't even say that if I wanted to. How did he pronounce that?
Women, Asian women, women are all the same. They all have the same fundamental instincts.
Fundamental.
And the same fundamental instincts that when they see a man whose default emotional level rises.
This is what you do, bro. You rent 7 women and you smash them in your apartment. He's hooker pilled.
Every time he talks to girls, they perceive you as weak and they will go scorched earth on you if they smell your nervousness when you talk to them.
What are they, snakes? They can smell the fear on you.
And again, it's not because women are bad. It's something that women can't control. It's like evolutionary developed. That's how they're wired inside their brain.
See, the field of psychology and philosophy has done more damage than good for society because you get absolute midwits and brainlets like this just construing the information for their own needs and then thinking that they're actually smart. I swear, bro, it's like evolutionary psychology, man.
They can't control it. So why don't you do this?
Nietzsche talks about this. Many such cases.
Exercise. Go on the streets, in the hotel, I don't know, in the bar, and try to pay attention how men talk to women. And what you're gonna see, like you're gonna feel this nervousness in men in the air every time men talk to women. I see it every day. Every day I go to in the gas stations, in the bar, on the streets, I see how men talk to women and their pitch goes a little high. Like it's like invisible. Like
their pitch? Hi, nice to meet you. Can you tell I'm nervous right now? Yeah, I like soy. So what do you say? You want to go on a date?
You never thought about it. Well, now you'll be able to notice all those things. So that's why, like, there are a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of coaches who teach you how to pick up girls.
You think he's gonna hit us with the VSL, the video sales letter? There's a lot of guys who teach you how to pick up girls, but I am the best, so buy my course.
And sometimes they bring girls guests on their podcast, on their video, and I see how they talk to those women, and I can see that their default emotional state rises a little bit. So that's how we know most of the guys there are fraud. They can't teach you how to pick up women. So now you're aware of that, and I hope this video
That's it? That's it? He just did this for us?
will give you the right direction how to approach the situation on seducing women. I got you covered, guys. Within a period of 1 year, I will teach you
Yo, he's mad cute. I think I like him. What a Chad. Yo, what? What are the comments saying? Wow. It's serious, huh? What'd you do if you saw every single one of his videos watched by me? Holy shit. Is he actually with a girl? Of course not. I want to see him with girl. I want to see him with girl. Wow, Better Call George. We might have to throw him into the rotation.
What's good? What time this open till? Hold on. I think I lit. Trying to make sure I didn't leave nothing in the car. This is Japanese or Mexican?
Hibachi. It's like Japanese hibachi.
Like what's that?
Like cook in front of you, like grilled sushi and
So it's raw?
steak and chicken. No, they got cooked rice.
Oh, for real? All right, big. What's my name?
First name, yeah.
Brian. Bryan.
All right, man, I'll take
Yeah,
care
happy
of that.
Juneteenth.
You too, buddy.
A lot of people don't know I'm albino.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, all right, big. Hey, you know that's my car, right?
Huh?
You know that's my car?
Oh, really?
Yeah, what's your name?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
What happened?
You want to ride?
No, I don't want to ride.
What's? Oh, you gotta go through the trunk. Just turn the key and then go through the trunk and you good.
Do me a favor. Can you park it behind the Rover?
Oh hell no, I ain't gonna go through. You want? I'll pay you extra. You go through the trunk.
Can I go to the passenger side?
Oh, it don't work. Try it though.
Oh shit, looks like I missed.
Yeah, you gotta go through the
I
trunk.
missed
though,
half
for
the
real.
stream.
You turn.
God
the key
damn it.
And open it. That's
Damn,
crazy.
we're already 1 minute into this video. This was supposed to be a comedy video. But I didn't want to watch this one yet, to be honest. What I do kind of want to do is run it back on the last few minutes of the Philion video. But I think the takeaway here was that you just got to be yourself. I don't know what the guy said after I left, so I'm going to leave it at, I think the guy cooked at the end. I might be wrong, though. Who knows what he said at the end? He might have gone crazy out with it, too. I'll have to watch the video back and see if I missed anything. This comedy skit we'll watch either later tonight or tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and watch this 8-minute long FitX Fearless video, and I'm gonna call it a wraps. So let's go with that one. 8 minutes long. Let's see.
Where you calling from?
I just need
These are always funny.
advice on girls.
Where you calling from, though? Where you calling from?
What do you mean?
Where? Which part of the world you're
Oh, my
calling?
parents' house, America.
Oh my god.
Oh, you 21, bro.
Homie has
Yeah.
double-digit IQ.
Sure?
Yeah.
When were you born?
2004.
Yeah.
And those veneers FitX Fearless has look ridiculous.
January 2nd.
Too fucking white.
Ah, interesting. All right. So you're calling from your parents' house in America. What state are you in?
Florida.
Okay. So what exactly is going on with women right now?
Homie ate all his
whenever I
grits.
text them, they just like don't text back.
Why would they text back, nigga?
Where
You
where
fat
do
as
you get your
fuck.
numbers from?
No, on Instagram.
You just DM random girls?
Yeah.
Homie said he's DMing baddies.
Why would you think that would work?
How else do you start off?
First of all, you got to understand how women think.
First of all, you fat
Okay?
as
There are
fuck.
plenty of
Homie.
men trying to sleep with them. Why would Geo be the guy that they sleep
I guess
with?
you don't need to take a shower, baby. Just put on.
Why
your
would
gym
Gio be the
outfit.
guy
I'm gonna put on my
that they want
shorts.
to go out with?
And
Based on what I'm looking at already, right? You look like you're overweight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Overweight,
also
he's
take a
obese.
wild guess that your Instagram profile doesn't even look that.
before I continue, guys, what I wanted to say is that FitX Fearless, he gives good look maxing advice. That's the only thing I would take away is the look maxing advice. He does give good look maxing advice, even though it is very sus. The dating advice he gives sucks. Don't listen to his dating advice, but the look maxing advice is good.
Yeah.
And also, this shit's funny as hell.
It's a blank profile picture.
I'm not gonna skip on an easy laugh.
So we're starting off with some contingencies that we can tell why you're already struggling with women. How are you shocked by any of this? How were you shocked? If you have a blank profile photo, first of all, let's use that logically, Gio. How in the world will you
His
be
name is
DMing
Gio.
girls with a blank profile photo? How does that make any sense?
I thought it would work. I mean,
How?
Why? Why would you think that would
I
work?
can send him a picture. Like
This is
just
what
one
I'm talking about, man. These guys are
To
weirdos.
even answer you.
Weirdos giving advice
One
to
time I
weirdos.
sent
The
him a
blind leading the
picture, she
blind.
blocked me.
The only thing that Fittix
Because
has going for him is the
I will
muscles.
block you too. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up, Gio.
Okay,
Take
homie's
your
fat.
shirt
He's
off.
not
Let's see what your body looks
super,
like.
super fat, but wow.
Yeah. Are you shocked that you blocked? You got rolls
That's
in
crazy.
your belly.
Homie has the
hanging.
rolls.
Look at that. You're 21 years old and you're obese. Are we in La La Land?
But he has a big frame. I feel like this guy could hit the gym and lose some fat and he could be fucking ripped.
Are you aware of your sexual market value?
That shit's zero, my boy.
I mean, I slept with a couple girls, like 5.
You slept, okay. And were you attracted to them? Were they even attractive? No, it doesn't count.
Homie said,
Counting women that you don't find attractive.
that's crazy. Homie's a bottom feeder.
All right, Gio.
Don't make him cry.
Where's your dad? Where is he at? Where is he in your life?
Want, want.
Well, what do you mean, like?
Is he in your life? Is he in your life?
Yeah.
Who's in his
Does
life?
your
What?
father,
Oh, his father.
like, try to help you any of this stuff?
He
The
tried,
father-
but
that boy dumb as hell. Big dumb black nigga.
You don't like working out.
because it hurts. Yeah.
Oh, little boo.
Oh, it hurts. Womp womp.
You need somebody to help you with working out because it hurts. Oh,
that is lame.
Guess what, buddy? Everything in life hurts. You're a man. Getting in good shape is gonna hurt. Going through rejection is gonna hurt. Learning how to make money is gonna hurt. You've been coddled.
That's the one fucking thing that Fittix Fearless has going for him. The discipline and like the look maxing advice is all
You
right.
haven't experienced any adversity. A lot of men today are growing up with zero adversity. What is the hardest thing you have experienced in your life? Nothing.
Yeah.
You're fat.
That's why we gotta get the blood flowing, baby.
You have a roof over your head. What are you even doing with your life? Are you in school?
We're just gonna do a little bit of squats.
Couple gap years.
And then we'll come back and eat our steak.
Parents allowing you. There's no way in the world. You know what? You could be my son. I will be whooping your ass every day. You wouldn't be able to. You would be the. How is that possible? How you get to afford to take a gap year? Did you go to high school?
Yeah, I got a high school diploma. Yeah.
And your parents are allowing you to stay in their home, and you don't you don't got to do nothing.
No, I'm unemployed.
That's crazy.
I just play games mostly and socialize and party.
Homie said he stay home playing games and chilling.
Nobody's fault but his parents. Your parents are the one
Mom!
allowing you to do this.
Mom!
They're coddling you because they think that's
The pizza's
protecting you,
cold.
but they're doing you more harm than good. You don't
Mom, why can't I get any girls?
College, you're fat. You play video games.
Fat
and you're
fuck.
wondering why girls don't text you back.
I've paid for girls to like.
You paid for girls.
What?
This has been even worse.
Oh my God.
The worse it gets. You paid.
No
for girls
fucking way.
Sleep with me.
So those
That's
few girls you slept
crazy.
with, you pay for them?
I wasn't expecting that turn of events.
Really?
Yeah.
Where
The
did you meet
5
them?
he paid for the 5 girls.
My house. Well, not my parents' house.
So you paid to have sex with women
Yeah.
in your parents' house.
That's crazy.
You got to be kidding me, right?
Nah.
Man, hey, I wouldn't. Batman couldn't get that fucking information out of me, bro. Homie's putting this shit on the internet. This shit has
There's no way in the world. But this is the reality of modern.
37,000 views.
Right? You're invisible to women, Gio. So
Did you yell?
No girl's gonna notice you. So you.
I was like, what the hell, bless you.
To pay for sex. But if you look at your life in total, you're fat.
Yeah, I'm
you're
gonna
out of
bless
shape,
you, babe.
You're not doing anything with your life. Of course, you're gonna have to pay for girls.
I'm over here for a second.
How are we shocked?
Just for a second,
But
baby.
aren't you sad by that though? Like,
I am a salmon. Come.
Make you not happy? Aren't you like ashamed of that?
Nah, I
That's
mean,
fucking crazy.
my
I
life's
told you, come for a
pretty
second,
good
baby.
right now. I don't got no worries.
Your
I just
life
need
is
them
not
to see
pretty
that
good,
you're a
fat.
real human being.
and you're undesirable to women. And you're living in your mom's house. You can't even.
He's
get a girl to
funny.
sleep
I
with you
gotta
for
make
free.
content.
How is that? How is your life
Okay,
pretty
baby,
good?
go pay your tolls and then put on your shorts so we can go to the gym.
And we almost
I'm dead too.
did.
You almost did it with your girlfriend in high school.
Homie said he almost did it with his girl in high school.
We need a recall on men, bro. We need to
Jesus Christ.
Start over. Reset button. This is sad.
That's the difference between me and Fearless, guys. I actually will put a girl in the video.
You're lazy. You're being coddled.
Whoa.
Nobody is here to push you to become a better man. And you just kind of like living life. I wish I could speak to your father.
Because Fearless, I've never seen him with the fucking girl he didn't pay to be having the video.
Are you his only son?
He has like 9 kids.
Holy shit.
Makes sense. Are you like the last born?
Yeah.
Are y'all all in the same house?
No.
9 kids is crazy.
Listen, if you really want some help, bro, you gotta wake up, right? Because this is not the life that you're heading down is not a good one. All right, do you want to keep paying for sex?
Paying for a box is crazy.
But Gio, how can you be a man and say those
deranged
words,
fucking
bro?
behavior?
How can you be a man and say, if I have to pay
I know,
for
right?
sex, I will? How does that come out of your own mouth?
Well, well, this guy, look at him. You think he could get it?
It is what it is. Like as long as it happens.
Nah, fat bitches are the hardest.
SAD. Sad.
Yep.
That's what that is. It is not what it is.
Ugly girls and fat bitches are the hardest ones to
accepted
get.
defeat. At 21 years old, you've already given up. You've already said, you know what? I'm lesser than. You don't want a girl that actually likes you for you?
Yeah, I do. In the future.
That shit's sad and depressing, man. That's what I'm telling you. But the problem is, look, guys, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Listening to guys like Fearless, if you're gonna listen to him for the looks maxing advice, he does give. I mean, it's common sense. Like eat good food, go to the gym, fucking focus on yourself, make money. Like that's standard advice. I don't see how you could even deviate from that either way. So I can't really give him that many props for that. But at least, I mean, he does give these guys a hard truth. And like I said, it's funny as hell. That's why I react to it. The dating advice he gives is fucking horrible. Don't listen to his fucking dating advice because this guy has no game. But if you want to get like looks maxing advice and like career advice, I do think that he does give good advice, even though he is pretty sus. With that being said, I'm going to go hit the gym with my girl. And after that, I'm going to eat a fucking steak. I'm looking forward to eating that fucking steak. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the future videos. But with that being said, it's your boy Scott Leonard, and I'm out. Good night, guys. Catch you guys tomorrow. Catch you boys tomorrow.